Hello everybody, I'm here today to help guide you through formatting of a letter. Your instructor will give you a style and reference manual like this one on the side, and my suggestion is you read through the first couple of pages because it will tell you your basic formatting, how your document will be graded, and what you will lose points for. I've highlighted some parts over here for your basic formatting. Your left justification, your 12-point Times New Roman should be single spaced. There shouldn't be any spacing before or after your paragraphs. And for the letter, I highlighted this one. You can have 1 or 2 spaces behind your 2 state abbreviation zip code. But if you do that, then keep it constant. If you use 2 spaces, then use 2 spaces after all commas and full stops and that. Okay, so we're going to start over here. We're going to start with our basic formatting. First of all, we're going to go over to the styles, and we're going to change this to no spacing, which will make the whole document single line spacing. We already have a left justification. We're going to go down here and do Times New Roman with 12 point. And to make sure that we've set that up right, we can hit the paragraph drop down bar, and we can see we have a left alignment. We have no indentations at the beginning of our paragraphs, and we have no spacing before or after, and we're single lined. So we're okay. Then we're going to go down to the table of contents. We're going to see that our letter is on page 12. So we're going to go right to page 12, which is your letter. And it's going to give you more formatting right here. So your first page, your top margin should be 2 inches. Your subsequent should be 1. But this is just a 1-page letter, so we don't have to worry about that. And your side margins of 1 inch. And you're going to use open punctuation. What that means when open punctuation is there is no comma behind your salutation there of Mr. Brown and your closing of sincerely. So we're going to go up to page layout. We're going to hit margins. I already have the settings for a letter here, but I'm going to show you how to do that. Go to custom margins, and you're going to make sure that that is 2 inches, because it will say 1, which puts it back up here, but we want 2. Okay, and it's going to drop it down to the 2-inch line. There's your ruler, 2-inch line. Why it drops it down here is because usually in this 2-inch space there is a letter heading. We're going to go back to home, and now we're just going to start your letter, because that's where you start with the date. This is a normal date, which means it's month, day, and then the year. And then you're going to have a quadruple space. That's what this QS over here means. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to put your inside address. And that's where I was saying right here, where it says your 2 abbreviation here for Illinois. Then you can either have 1 or 2 spaces in between here. But if you do that here, all your punctuation here should be at 2. If you use 1 here, that's okay. But make sure you use 1 here. It looks like they've used 1 here, but 2 here. So just keep your punctuation behind, your spacing behind your punctuation consistent. Then you're going to have a double space, and you're going to put in your salutation, which is Dear Mr. Brown. And like I said, you're not going to have a comma because it's open punctuation. Then you're going to have a double space, and that is where you're going to put your subject line, which is usually capitals. You may or may not have a subject line on your assignment. As I said, I'm just showing you the formatting. Next is you're going to put in your paragraphs. And you're going to have a double space between each paragraph. When you reach your last paragraph, you're going to double space, and you're going to put your closing, in this case, sincerely, and great if I could spell it. And again, there is going to be no comma because of the open punctuation. And then you're going to quadruple space. I think that's right. And then that is for someone to put their signature. And then you're going to say who the letter is from. So in this case, it's Nancy Wells, the CEO. Then you're going to have a double space, and you're going to put your initials because you typed it, so you're going to put your initials. And you see the N changed to uppercase. I do not want it in uppercase. I want it lower. And then Microsoft will keep it that way because they figured out you want it that way. Then you put enclosure if you have anything to enclose. And then you're going to do a double space, and you're going to do a courtesy copy. If you have any courtesy copies, you're going to, let's see. And then you're going to put Roger and this. And that is your basic formatting for a letter. Then hit your home, show and hide, and it's going to make sure that you have the correct spacing. So you want 4 of these P's here, 1, 1, 1, and right here, look, I didn't do enough, so I'm just going to put another one in there. You've got your 4, 1, 1, 1, which is great. And then I found the easiest thing to do is to give someone an original copy of give them the original copy of what you were typing and read your copy to them. And I found that's the easiest way to pick up mistakes. And also you want to check each line to make sure as well. Well, I hope that helps. Thank you and good luck.